Introducing Omron's strongest mobile robot, the HD 1500. The HD 1500 is an advanced autonomous mobile robot specifically designed to transport heavy payloads up to 1,500 kilograms. Like our popular LD series, the HD 1500 is built for industrial automation. The HD 1500 allows movement of large payloads and reduces the need for forklifts, ultimately doing more with less equipment, safely.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome, and thank you for joining to our live event for the first public unboxing of this new robot in Omron, this heavy-duty 1,500 kilos autonomous mobile robot. My name is Miguel Garcés. I'm the European Product Marketing Manager for mobile robots at Omron in Europe. And it's a pleasure for me to be part of this first public event. And we will show you the key features and benefits of this robot in action. And also, of course, we will look forward to your questions, and we will answer all of them. And of course, we will try to answer all of them at the end of the demonstration. This is an interactive live event, so please send your questions. You can use the comments section, and we will try to answer after the demonstration, as I said. We will soon connect to our Automation Technology Center for Autonomous Mobile Robots, where is in Annecy, in France, which is actually located close to Geneva in the Mont Blanc. So, well, let's start. You're probably already familiar with our mobile robot solution. Omron started to automate light-duty applications for intralogistics from 60 kilos up to 250 kilos many years ago. Of course, always in an autonomous, safe, and efficient way, of course. However, currently, there are plenty of heavy material in our factories moved by taggers and forklifts. So we know that companies need flexibility, so flexible manufacturing solutions are mandatory. Companies need safety, of course, improve these solutions in order to avoid accidents, because finally, accidents means money and damage to the facilities and, of course, to the workers. And this is something that it is really important to avoid. And companies need intelligent vehicles. We need flexibility, and we need to add these intelligent vehicles, these autonomous vehicles, to our factories. And nowadays, social distancing is really important also. And of course, we need to increase the throughput, eliminate errors, and improve traceability, which is really important for the future of our companies and the future of the manufacturing solutions. So we need a solution. And what we need is HD 1500. So it's time for the demonstration. So let's connect to our Automation Technology Center for Autonomous Mobile Robots in Annecy, in France, as I said. I'd like to introduce you to Benjamin Fordrinier, who is our Technical Manager for Mobile Robotics in Europe, and also to Nicolas Moreau, who is our Mobile Robots Specialist and today the HD 1500 Specialist in Europe. Thank you very much. With the live event, this is what live events have, of course. Can be technical issues, so we are so sorry. We are trying to solve.
Miguel, can we hear at this?
Hi, Benjamin. Yes, we can hear you. Yes.
Okay, so let's
please go.
Again.
Please go ahead.
Let's keep this way. It's a live event, so no worries. Let's proceed. Okay, so welcome to ATC. We demonstrate in this showroom the possibility we can do with our mobile robots. And today I'm here with Nicolas Moreau, our technical support leader, an expert for mobile robots. So welcome. And I would like to show you at first the unboxing video from our warehouse. So let's play the video, please. So as you can see, the box is coming with a two-part ramp. We can smoothly move the HD1500 with the manual pendant. It takes few seconds to perform it. And as you can see, there is no need of lifting equipment. We will bring the robot from the warehouse and welcome the HD1500 in the showroom. So this is our warehouse where we proceed proof of concept. The HD1500 will now come to our showroom. Our strongest and newest mobile robot addition to our platform. This robot is able to carry up to 1,500 kilograms. As you can see, his size is especially managed to carry pallet-size payloads. This robot can help our customers, especially in food and commodities, for moving voluminous materials, and also in the automotive industry, we are able to make moving frames. This HD1500 is equipped with several features that we will highlight near the camera, and we will show you how it is working and how we can do charge battery and swapping battery. This battery can run for 12.5 hours and can do a full shift with a full payload. I would like to show you how the robot can charge. So I will show you a video where the robot is charging to the station, and later I will show you the equipment around this robot. So the HD1500 comes with a cabinet and a docking station. This docking station has a special shape to be recognized by our main safety scanner. So here we show a full cycle of how to go to the docking. The docking is done from the front of the robot. Of course, in reality, it doesn't work like this, but from now on, we simulate a robot going to the docking. So he comes from the front, detect the special shape of the docking station, adjust his position to match the connection from the docking and the connection from the robot. And then from 5% stage to 80%, it takes only 35 minutes to charge. So let's come back to the showroom. So the robot is here, I just push the stops. The front cover can be removed. This is where the battery is located. One more time, let's put the video, which shows how to exchange the batteries. So Nicolas will perform this video, and let's have a look. So at first, Nicolas will switch off the robot. After a few seconds, we can safely remove the front panel. There's some mechanical locks to activate. We put the cover on the side. There is a specific handle, like a luggage, as everybody knows. We remove some connectors. In total, this battery is around 60 kilo, but thanks to the handle, this is a feeling of 20 kilo. So there is a small ramp to help to remove the battery. There is wheels, as you can see on it, and we can swap it quickly. And then the connection is done when the battery is inserted. So it takes a few seconds to swap the battery. For application where the 35 minutes charging is critical, operators can change quickly this battery. I will reactivate the robot. So at the rear there is the front panel where we can connect the joysticks. There is on off button to reset the state or to switch off the robot. This robot is equipped with 360 safety laser scanner. We have e-stops distributed around the robot. We have 4 good e-stops and 1 at the rear. We have additional sensors like the side lasers and low lasers to detect objects. Let's make some navigation. We have to release first the e-stops. I will come back to the mic. Sorry for this last minute problem. So I propose to switch to the mobile planner software, which is our PC-based software to control the robot and prepare maps, goals. You can see around the robot we have adaptive safety zones. We have up to 70 safety zones, and they can adjust with the speed of the robot. So safety devices on this HD 1500 are now managed by our safety controller, the NX-SL. And we have an AMR controller that is also our IPC, specially designed for this robot. When the robot calculates his pass, you can see it on the mobile planner. It is dynamic. And Nicolas will make an obstacle avoidance in live, as you can see. The robot will be able to recalculate his navigation. As I already said, we have up to 70 safety zones. So here, for example, we have a trolley. For example, an operator is walking on site. And the HD 1500 is big, but is really agile like our LD platform. So in this mobile planner, we have several goals that are set up, and we have at the back of the showroom the docking stations where we made the video previously. And this robot can for sure work with our LD robots, LD60 for 60 kilo and 90 kilo, and LD250. We can show you a mixed fleet demonstration. So here we have LD250. LD250 is doing some jobs at the entrance of the showroom. The LD60 is doing some jobs at the back of the showroom, and HD 1500 is transiting between both areas. This fleet capabilities is managed by our fleet manager, EM2100. This is basically a piece of PC that is integrated in the network and communicate with all robots, up to 100 robots in the factory. As you can see, the HD let the LD250 pass to his cell, let's say, and then resume his pass. So you can hear the voice. This is for industrial floor. So if we can highlight some key points of this HD 1500, so 1.5 ton capacity, it's easy to integrate it in our existing LD portfolio. The charge is really quick in 35 minutes for 9 hours of runtime with full payload. From safety point of view, we have 360 coverage, additional lasers for low obstacle and positive obstacles, strong metal skins to make it more industrial and to have resistance against some possible impacts with other forklifts or this kind of things. The onboard PLC and safety is Omron controller that are proven in the market. We have a mobile planner that you can see on the screen now that helps the customer to program the goals and make rules between robots. And our fleet management to order all the robots seen on site, as you can see now. So I will be glad to answer questions with Miguel and Nicolas. So please feel free to ask us some questions.
Okay, thank you very much, Benjamin. Thank you very much, Nicolas. Now you know a little bit more about SD 1500 and of course, about mobile robot solutions in Untitled. So, of course, I'm sure that now you have questions. So this is your time. So please send your questions using the comment section. We already have some of them, so I will look at it and I will try to answer. And of course, Nicolas and Benjamin will help me. Okay, first question is about the battery. The average working time before charging. According to the specifications, it is 12.5 hours with the robot unloaded and 9 hours fully loaded. Of course, this depends on what the robot is going to have on the top of the robot. We can put, for instance, conveyors, lifters, other collaborative robots or whatever. But 9 hours fully load is according to the specifications. Next question is about Mobile Planner version. Mobile Planner is the software that we are using in order to program and to program the robots, to create the map, to send the task and the jobs, and this kind of things. So Mobile Planner version is version 5. So actually, it is really important that we are using the same software, same version, and as for the other release. So with the same Mobile Planner version, it is possible to program LD 60, 90, 250, and of course SD 1500. Next question is about is it capable of collaborative tasks with other robots as well? Well, it depends on which is the question. So we can manage with our fleet manager. The fleet manager is called EM2100. We can manage up to 100 mobile robots. These robots, of course, have to be Omron robots. If the question is related, if it is possible to put other collaborative robot, meaning a cobot, on the top of the robot or on a fixed machine or whatever, yes, it is possible. It is totally possible to put any kind of collaborative robot on top of the robot and on the fixed machine, and we can communicate with this kind of robots. We can communicate using the ARCL communication directly with the robots, and we can communicate using the fleet manager through SQL, RESTful web services, and RabbitMQ. Next question is: is there a chance to install cobot on it, and if yes, which is the cobot max loading capacity? Well, as I said, yes, it is possible to install a cobot on the top of the robot. There is no problem on it. Which is the cobot max loading capacity? Well, in this case, the AT1500 payload is 1500, so 1,500 kilos. So it is possible to install the most of the cobots in the market. So it is not an issue of the AMR, of the autonomous mobile robot. It would be what the application would require. Next question is there an option to avoid recalculation of the path in case of obstacles? In case of, the question continues. In some industrial case, it could be useful to avoid recalculating the path and simply wait for removing the obstacle. Yeah, actually, when we are creating the map, it is possible to create some sectors, to create some tasks. It is possible, of course, by default, the robot would try to avoid the obstacle, but if we program the robot in order with the fleet, in order to avoid this recalculation of the path, it is possible to simply say to the robot that the robot must wait in order to the obstacle be removed. Okay. What is the IP of the AMR? Can they work in high humidity environment with some water dripping on top? Well, the IP of the robot is IP20, so it has to be clear that the robot should not work with water. We are allowing 95% of humidity, but it has to be clear that we can't not work with water, because could be an issue, for instance, a clear issue, for instance, for the LiDAR, for the laser of the robot. So the laser could see the water, and this could be an issue for navigation, and it could the robot could sleep, so it could be an issue for the navigation, of course. Next question: when is it planned to drive in the back as well as in the front? No 180 degrees rotation required. Okay, in this case, at the moment the robot can go backwards, so it is not mandatory to turn 180 degrees always. So what does it mean? It means that we can program the robot in order to go backwards when a task is telling the robot that has to be backwards. Today, the robot cannot automatically calculate the path backwards. But this is something that we are going to include in the future. We don't know at the moment when we are going to have this, but we will have it, of course. But it is important that the robot today can go backwards when we are programming it. Next question, sorry. Are these programmed in Sysmac? The robot is programmed by Mobile Planner, as we were showing in the demonstration. But it is important that this robot, the HD1500, is the first robot that we are including a Sysmac PLC, an NX102 inside of the robot. So it is important that we can use Sysmac Studio in order to program to add some programs for example, to take care about the inputs and outputs and this kind of things. Next question is about the battery lifetime. Battery lifetime is 9,000 cycles, so this is really important for us. We post a lot of resources in the battery and in the docking station as well. So yes, battery lifetime is 9,000 cycles, which it depends on the application, of course. It depends on how many hours the robot is going to work every day, but it is around 10 years. Is the mechanic to lift something in this model included? Not yet. At the moment, we release the platform, meaning that we are working with system integrators in order to create some tops of the robot, like conveyors, collaborative robots, lifters. But our plan is, of course, to create some accessories, some tops, and of course, conveyor and lift is something that we are planning to do. Is there a range of certified top for the robot? I mean, for example, chain conveyors that could be mounted with a rebuilding of the CE certification. Well, it is related to the previous question. At the moment, we don't have these certified tops, but our plan, of course, is to have it in the future, to add some tops in the short future for the HD1500. Of course, always working with our system integrators, which are really important to create for us to create this kind of tops for not only for the HD1500 but also for the other robots. Next question. Can it pull carts with wheels like a tow truck? No, this is not possible, at least not at the moment. At the moment, this is not possible mainly because of safety and because of navigation. So the navigation would be totally different if we are towing a cart. So, and of course, the safety would be an issue. So it is really difficult application. And this is something that, well, at the moment we cannot do, and all the material must be placed on the top of the road. Next question, will there be detailed tutorial of the unboxing? Well, actually it's in the manual, so you can already go to the Omron web page and simply download the user's manual of the HD1500, and it is possible to see how the robot should be unboxed. Let's see if we have more questions. Not at the moment. Okay, next question. What about the COVID-19 situation? Can you support installations remotely? Well, it's a good question. Of course, this is something that it is really important nowadays. It depends on the application. Basically, the same way that we are showing we are doing today the live event, and the same way that we are showing mobile planner screen in this event, we can of course connect to our customers in order to support the application remotely. But as I said, it is really difficult in some applications because of course some applications our technicians must be there in order to see the real robot and to see the environment, because it is really important that in case of mobile robots, the application is not only about the robot, application is about the people working close to the robot, about the facilities, walls, other machines, etc. So it depends on the application. How much electrical power remains available for the attachment unit? Example, deck load lifting device. Benjamin, Nicola, probably this is a question for you. You can answer this question. I can repeat the question. How much electrical power remains available for the attachment unit? Example, deck load lifting device.
Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Okay. So there is 24 volt and 48 volt available, and you have up to 50 ampere for the top.
Okay, thank you, Benjamin. Okay, next question. Okay, next question. Is the battery power available for additional installation equipment like cobots? What is the voltage and amperes of the battery? Well, I can start answering the question. Yes, we can. We have battery power to install other equipments like cobots. But about the voltage and amps, probably Benjamin can help in this question. Benjamin, could you help? And Nicola?
So you can have some additional power for your equipment. But voltage is what Benjamin already answered. So it's 24 volts or up to 48 volts. and amps is limited to 50 amps.
Okay, thank you very much, Nicolas. Let's see the next question. Okay, next question is about the pavement. What are the constraints regarding pavement? In this case, I don't know exactly. We have totally specified in our manuals. I can try to have a look very quickly. Basically, we have some floor requirements, which are concrete epoxy floor, no water, no oil, no dirt. And this is the specifications. Also about the minimum floor flatness, it is FF25 ACI 117 standard. So this is our specification, but of course, if you go to our manual, it is possible to see more details about it. Okay, let's see coming questions. Will you have unboxing and a startup video prepared as well? Yes, of course. This is something that we can publish and no problem. I think, Benjamin, you were going to tell something. Please go ahead.
Yes, the engineering prepared some unboxing videos and startup videos from making the maps, doing some goals, and it will be published on the web really soon.
Okay, thank you, Benjamin. Okay, let's see if there are more questions. Let's wait a couple of minutes. Okay, it seems that there are no more questions. So, thank you very much. Thank you, everyone, for attending this meeting. We really hope that you enjoyed and learned about HD1500 and about autonomous mobile robots in general. So, as I said, this is only the first public event about the HD1500. We hope to see you soon next week. We will do the second event in a week, November the 10th, at 10 o'clock in the morning, to show you how to extend the possibilities of autonomous material transport with the HD1500, but also with the other Omron mobile robots, LD60, 90, and LD250, of course. So, as you can see in the screen, to be continued, and please use your mobile phone to get the QR, which is the link for the second live event registration. Thank you very much, and it has been a pleasure to be part of this first public event for the SD1500. Thank you, and bye.
Thank you very much.